Hello, collective. It's that time again. It's time for another episode of Two Tones Tainted Talent Tarot Tales. And we're going to be continuing our expose of the Epstein affair, the Epstein scandal. And so this will go across different series. So there'll be Twisted Tarot Tales, there'll be Tainted Talent Tarot Tales, Terrifying Tarot Tales. And on this particular Tainted Talent Tarot Tale, which is a part of the Epstein saga, we're going to look into Bill Gates. Bill Gates spent many dinners with Epstein. So as you can see here, it's a bad photo, but Epstein's right here in the middle. And who is this? This is Bill Gates to the left of Epstein. Bill Gates to the left of Epstein. And then I think what may have happened is Bill Gates recently got divorced and his wife took a lot of money. And I think that the whole Epstein thing is probably a big factor of why she divorced him. And Bill Gates continually says publicly he totally regrets having any dinners with Epstein, and he wouldn't go any further. He would just say, and that's already been talked about, or something like that. He regrets all those dinners, and that's all. He's already talked about that. So go on with whatever else you want to talk about. But he won't go into it. But we're gonna do a reading for Bill Gates. So who is Bill Gates? William Henry Gates III is an American business magnate, software developer, investor, author, and philanthropist. He is a co-founder of Microsoft, along with his late childhood friend Paul Allen. During his career at Microsoft, Gates held the positions of chairman, chief executive officer, president, and chief software architect, while also being the largest individual shareholder until May 2014. He is considered one of the best-known entrepreneurs of the microcomputer revolution of the 1970s and 1980s. Gates was born and raised in Seattle, Washington. In 1975, he and Allen founded Microsoft in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It became the world's largest personal computer software company. Gates led the company as chairman and CEO until stepping down as CEO in January 2000, succeeded by Steve Ballmer. But he remained chairman of the board of directors and became chief software architect. During the late 1990s, he was criticized for his business tactics, which have been considered anti-competitive. This opinion has been upheld by numerous court rulings. In June 2008, Gates transitioned to a part-time role at Microsoft and full-time work at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So Melinda was his wife. The private charitable foundation he and his then-wife, Melinda Gates, established in 2000. He stepped down as chairman of the board of Microsoft in February 2014 and assumed a new post as technology advisor to support the newly appointed CEO, Satya Nadella. In March 2020, Gates left his board positions at Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway to focus on his philanthropic efforts, including climate change. Sorry, guys, they're attacking my throat. They don't want me to do this reading, so they're attacking my throat chakra. At Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway to focus on his philanthropic efforts, including climate change, global health and development, and education. Since 1987, Gates has been included in the Forbes list of the world's wealthiest people. From 1995 to 2017, he held the Forbes title of the richest person in the world every year except from 2010 to 2013. In October 2017, he was surpassed by Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos, who had an estimated net worth of $90.6 billion, compared to Gates' net worth of $89.9 billion at the time. As of October 2021, Gates had an estimated net worth of $129 billion, making him the fourth richest person in the world. Later in his career, and since leaving day-to-day operations at Microsoft in 2008, Gates has pursued many business and philanthropic endeavors. He is the founder and chairman of several companies, including Ben, Cascade Investment, BGC3, and TerraPower. He has given sizable amounts of money to various. Hold on, guys. He has given sizable amounts of money to various charitable organizations and scientific research programs through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, reported to be the world's largest private charity. Through the foundation, he led an early 21st century vaccination campaign which significantly contributed to the eradication of the wild polio virus in Africa. In 2010, Gates and Warren Buffett founded the Giving Pledge, whereby they and other billionaires pledged to give at least half of their wealth to philanthropy. That sounds good. I mean, I think it's great. I hope it's true. So hold on. There's some more to read about. Relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. A New York Times article reported that Gates's relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein started in 2011, just a few years after Epstein's conviction, and continued for some years, including a visit to Epstein's house and with Melinda in the fall of 2013, despite her declared discomfort. Gates said in 2011 about Epstein, "His lifestyle is very different and kind of intriguing, although it would not work for me." The depth of the friendship between Gates and Epstein is unclear. Gates generally commented about his relationship with Epstein that, "I met him, I didn't have any business relationship or friendship with him." However, Gates visited Epstein many times, despite Epstein's past. Gates took at least one flight in 2013 in Epstein's infamous Lolita Express aircraft. It was reported that Epstein and Gates discussed the Gates Foundation and philanthropy. However, in an interview in 2019, Gates completely denied any connection between Epstein and the Gates Foundation or his philanthropy generally. In August 2021, Gates said the reason he had meetings with Epstein was because Gates hoped Epstein could provide money to philanthropic work, though nothing came of the idea. Gates added, "It was a huge mistake to spend time with him to give him the credibility of being there." It has also been reported that Epstein and Gates met with Nobel Committee Chair Thorbjorn Jagland at his residence in Strasbourg, France, in March 2013 to discuss the Nobel Prize. And in attendance were representatives of the International Peace Institute, which has received millions in grants from the Gates Foundation, including $2.5 million community engagement grant in October 2013. So we can see something's definitely going on there. I think Gates has always wanted to get the Nobel Peace Prize. He was trying to do whatever he could to make those ends tie. But I think at the same time, he was probably fooling around with some underage girls at Epstein's. Yeah, definitely. So we're going to do a reading for the incredible Bill Gates, Mr. Microsoft Windows himself. I used to work with computers for years. I used to work with Windows workstations and offices that had 200 or more users using his Microsoft Windows. And it was a nightmarish reality most of the time. But yeah, so there's a connection between Gates and Epstein. Okay, let's look at the news headlines really quick though. So, Wall Street Journal. Microsoft executives told Bill Gates to stop emailing a female staffer years ago. Mr. Gates, one of the world's richest people, was Microsoft's chief executive until 2000, blah, blah, blah. Forbes. Bill Gates was warned about inappropriate emails to a female employee at Microsoft in 2008. Wow, Bill Gates, billionaire co-founder of Microsoft, sent flirtatious and inappropriate emails to mid-level female employee. Wow. New York Times. Bill Gates was warned over inappropriate emails at Microsoft. Microsoft executives warned Bill Gates in 2008 about inappropriate emails he had sent to a female employee. USA Today. Fact check. Bill Gates didn't hand journalists a blank check on TV. Bill Gates is no stranger to misinformation. That's a whole other story, South China Morning Post. All the details from Jennifer Gates' who's that? Daily Sabah. Bill Gates goes to Western Turkey, visits Christian pilgrimage site. Microsoft founder and world's fourth richest person, Bill Gates, had visited CNBC. Bill Gates says climate tech will produce 8 to 10 Teslas, a Google, an Amazon, and a Microsoft. What is that about? Newsweek, fact check. Is Elon Musk richer than Warren Buffett and Bill Gates combined? I don't know. Forbes, Bill Gates owns one of Leonardo da Vinci's manuscripts. What? The North State Journal. Microsoft says it warned Bill Gates about flirting in 2008. Oh, man. These guys are in so much trouble, man. It's ridiculous, man. They're in trouble. It's time to do a reading for Bill Gates. TV series Tarot, Come to My Hand. Aha. All right, so let's do a shuffle real quick. We're going to do a cut into 4 sections. And we're going to see, let's see. Okay, universe. What can you tell us about the situation between Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein? Whoa. This card is the first card to come out. Look at that. So this is the TV series Tarot deck. It features different TV series. Sometimes I think it features movies, but mainly TV series. This is the TV show West Wing, which is about the American president. And this particular one looks like Trump, doesn't it? This is the King of Wands. So I think this card has to do with powerful authority there. Powerful government authority. Okay, it almost kind of looks like him a little bit. Okay, universe, what else can you tell us about Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein's relationship? Whoa. Okay, we're going to have to take them like this. This would have hit the table first. So this is, I believe this is Judgment. I think so, but it came out like this, reversed. Okay, now this is the Page or Knave of Cups. This symbol looks like a knight's helmet to me. So when I see it, I think knight, but no, this is Knave or Page of Cups, and it also came out reversed. All right. We're going to have to read from the book on these because the book that came with them doesn't have a good reading for them. Doesn't have a good explanation. Okay, universe, what else can you tell us about the relationship between Bill Gates and Epstein? Bill Gates and Epstein. The Epstein-Bill Gates affair. The continuing saga of Epstein. Bill Gates. What can you tell us about Bill Gates? The relationship between Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. So we got the 4 of Wands here. I'm not sure what this is. Is this the TV show Glee? I don't know. Comment and tell me if it's Glee. I'm not sure. The 4 of Wands. One more card. We need one more card, universe. Can you give us one more card to tell us about the relationship between Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein? Oh, there we go. There it is, the out in the cold card. That is the Five of Pentacles, and that looks like the TV show Fargo. All right, so hold on a second. We're going to consult a book really quick to find out descriptions of these cards. How to Read Tarot book come to my hand. Wow, that was a big deal, huh? Super duper magic tricks. So for Bill Gates, the King of Wands says, the king represents a man of status and wealth, an influential and independent person who is inclined to help those he cares about. You can rely on his honesty, intelligence, loyalty, and fair-mindedness, and you are sure to get good advice from him. If the king does not represent an actual person in your life, he can refer to a situation which is exactly as it appears to be with no hint of deception. This card can indicate that good fortune is coming your way, perhaps in the form of good news, a promotion, or an inheritance. I do think that whatever Bill Gates' projects have been, he's been working on different things, including the vaccines. He seems to be somewhat successful with those projects. So it's possible the King of Wands is Bill Gates, or it's some sort of powerful authority that is probably happy with him. Okay, so let's find Judgment. So for Judgment reverse for Bill Gates, we have interior biological and psychological factors are at work, and you have little or no control over them. You may be thinking about making some changes which are being signaled by these inner timing mechanisms. This process may be throwing you into a state of confusion, as you aren't sure just how to handle what's happening. Nonetheless, you are facing a new phase in your life and must make your peace with it. Emotionally, you may be called upon to grow up. Judgment reverse can also indicate frustrating delays or postponements, a materialistic view of life, refusal to take charge, possible loss or separation, and the need to cope with these life changes. So right now, he's dealing with legally being divorced and that whole situation. I think that's what that Judgment card has to do with. For the Page of Cups reversed, we have the Page reversed shows a fishy situation, something you should look at carefully. Yeah, I think this is the Epstein stuff. If the card represents a person, there may be deceit involved, flattery for gain, an unwanted pregnancy. Really, Bill? Yeah, an unwanted pregnancy, or secrecy in matters of the heart. Someone may be trying to seduce you. I don't know about that. And you are blinded to the falseness of his or her intentions, which, it could be somebody, one of Epstein's cohorts seducing him. Or you may be playing the role of the seducer, which, yeah, he's touching people for years, and Microsoft told him to stop. Toying with someone's emotions or flirting. Yeah, he was flirting. That's what it was, right? If so, take care. You might get hurt yourself. He's going to be in trouble for that. He got divorced. Now he's probably going to get sued. And then there's this Epstein thing just floating around. So for Bill Gates' Four of Wands, as this is a very positive card, the reverse position means only that you are celebrating your good fortune in a quiet way. I'm sorry, guys. Four of Wands is not reversed. Let me read the upright. You are enjoying pleasure and prosperity, reaping the rewards you have earned. Your finances are in good shape, and you are in harmony with your environment and the people in it. You've shown the world who you truly are and what you can achieve. It's a time for celebration and good times. I think that's how he feels. I think that's how other people feel about him who have been sort of watching what he's been doing with his projects. Some of his projects have been beneficial to a lot of people. But there's some dark secrets here with this Bill Gates guy. So let's find the Five of Pentacles upright. So for the Five of Pentacles upright, we have, this five is a warning that money may soon be very tight, that losses may ensue from ill-advised investments. or that support you had counted on won't be forthcoming, such as a grant, legacy, or job. In some cases, it advises you to ask for help from other people or the universe. So yeah, he's getting divorced. A lot of his money is disappearing that way. He has donated a whole lot of money to some of his organizations. It's disappearing that way, and I think he's going to get sued pretty soon for flirting and touching, whatever. I think that some bad stuff's coming his way. We're going to get some clarification with the Infernal deck. Infernal deck, come to my hand. Haha. All right, let's do a shuffle real quick. We're at 20 minutes already. Let's do a cut. All those Epstein rides. Okay, universe, we need clarification for the King of Wands for Bill Gates. Whoa. Whoa, so we got no. Did you see that? It wouldn't even let me put it down. Hold on. So the no card came out for Bill's King of Wands. So that means it's a no to good fortune that's coming his way. Perhaps no to good news, no to inheritance. Yeah, I think he's probably in trouble. He's probably got some issues he's going to deal with. Okay, universe, can we get clarification for the Judgment card reversed for Bill Gates? Whoa. Whoa. So this came out like this. So I think maybe there's a failure here in his judgment. He might be having some failures in his judgment here, or in how other people are judging him. Who knows? Okay, universe, can we get clarification for the Page of Cups, or the Knave of Cups, reversed for Bill Gates? Clarification for the Knave of Cups. Oh, there we go. So normally it would come out like this, but it came out reverse. So there's no regret in with the Fishy situation. He's got no regret with that Fishy Epstein situation. And the Page of Cups is like a messenger of love, like sort of a weak messenger of love. Wow. So so someone may be trying to seduce him, and he's blindfolded to the falseness of his or her intentions, or he may be playing the role of seducer, toying with someone's emotions. And so he's got no regrets, even though he was flirtatious. He still has no regrets about it. Okay, universe, can we get clarification for the Four of Wands? Whoa. Let's see. Indifferent. So he's not indifferent to the Four of Wands, which is... The Four of Wands, isn't that the Twin Flame card? The 1111 card? Yeah, so he's not indifferent to any kind of a love flame that might be popping up. Plus it's celebration too. Four of Wands, I think, is also celebration. So he's not indifferent to celebrating, having no regrets with flirtations. Okay, universe, can we get clarification for the Five of Pentacles for Bill Gates? Clarification for the Five of Pentacles for Bill Gates. Whoa. Look at that. So it came out sort of like this. So we're going to go with this. So he's got a burden on his hands. He's got a pretty big burden with being out in the cold because of not regretting the flirtation, the unwanted flirtations. And he's still, you know, he's got a burden there. He's got to deal with that burden. You know what? I don't know if we should do the demon deck or not, because normally I do animal cards for the tainted talent. So let's do animals for Mr. Bill Gates. Animal cards come to my hand. Aha! So let's see, what animals are hanging around the mighty Bill Gates, the innovator of computers, of personal computers, the torturer of computer users, the weird Epstein dinners. What animal spirits are hanging around Bill Gates? Okay, universe, we need to know what animal spirits are hanging around Bill Gates. It'd be funny if it was a skunk, huh? What animal spirits are hanging around Bill Gates? It'd be funny if it was a donkey too, huh? These always have a hard time coming out. I might have to use the magical die. But we'll see really quick. Yeah, I'm going to get out the magical die, guys. Alright, guys, we're going to use the magical die. And here it is right here. And we're going to have the deck right here. Okay, universe, we need a good number to pull out a card for an animal spirit for Bill Gates. 2? Really? Just 2? Alright, we're going to go with 2, guys. We're going to go with 2. So, basically, 1, 2. There's a sheep hanging around Bill Gates. Huh. Maybe he's going to be, like, sacrificed up. Like, he might be lower on the ladder of highly important people, even though he's really important. Who knows? Who knows? But there's a sheep hanging around Bill Gates, and he's got some problems. He's getting divorced. He's getting sued. He's got an Epstein problem. This is still mysterious, guys. I don't know. We might have to do another reading for Bill Gates in the future. But I think for now, this is gonna wrap it up. We're gonna close it up, and beware, Bill Gates. Don't let him talk to you, because he's gonna get too flirtatious. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.